ദൈവനാമത്തിന് മഹത്വം ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ. ഏവർക്കും എൻ്റെ സ്നേഹവന്ദനം. വീണ്ടും ഒരവസരം കൂടി നമുക്ക് പഠിക്കുവാനായി ലഭിച്ചു. അത് ദൈവത്തിന് നമുക്ക് സ്തുതിയും സ്തോത്രവും കരയേറ്റാം. ആദ്യമായി നമുക്ക് ഒരു നിമിഷം പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാം. സ്നേഹവാന ദൈവമേ, സ്വർഗസ്ഥപിതാവേ, കർത്താവേ, അങ്ങയുടെ സന്നിധിയിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ അടുത്ത് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കുന്ന പാഠങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പ്രയോജനകരമായി തീരണമെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. യേശുവിന്റെ നാമത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രാർത്ഥന കേൾക്കണമേ. ആമേൻ. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ 8ാമത്തെ പാഠമാണ് പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ടുഡേ വി ആർ ഗോയിങ് ടു സ്റ്റഡി ദ 8th lesson, grow to maturity. The aim of this lesson is know that sex is a gift of God and that to misuse it is a sin. The next one is, what can I learn from life? The first question is, what we mean by terms like mature behavior, mature beyond one's age, immature character? The answer is reacting based on situation and people involved, taking up responsibility courageously at times, not reacting against our own education, age, and social commitment. The second question is, extramarital relations bring shame upon men and women. There are people who have lost their social status on this account, and people have been punished for this reason. What do you think of this? The sacrament of marriage fixes one man for one woman. The misuse of media, drugs, turning away from the way of God, forgetting oneself, such are against the will of God. Fear of God, obedience, good habits, strength to overcome temptation, keeping on belief in God's shelter, which we have learned from childhood, etc., can help us overcome this. Next, we are going to the Bible passages. The given Bible passages are Proverbs chapter 2, verses 12 to 22, and chapter 5, verses 1 to 14. 2 Samuel chapter 11, 12 verses 1 to 15, and Genesis chapter 39. Shall we go through a small discussion about this passage? These Bible passages describes about the right and wrong deeds that we must follow in our family. If we are loyal to our master and to the Lord, even if the situation are favorable for us, then Lord will bless us even more like Joseph. But if we fall prey to temptations like David, God will take away all the possession that He has given to us. In the days of our youth, we must not fall into temptation. We must be physically pure. This passages refers to our loyalty and responsibility for our partner that God has arranged for us. Next, we are going to the acquaintance with the passage. The first question is, what is that delivers one from another man's wife, whose words are sweet as honey? The answer: discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you from another man's wife, whose words are as sweet as honey. The second question is, what happens to the upright, the faithless, the weak, and the half-full? For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the weak will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it. The third question is, what will be the result of one who goes to another man's wife? Surely her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirits of the dead. Then, the keywords. Devious ways means ways that are not right. Then, wayward woman, that means immoral woman. Then, adulterous woman, that means another man's wife. Partner of her youth means husband. The covenant she made before God means her sacred oath to God. Then we are going to activities. The first question is, there are many crooked ways today. What are they? Answer is, deception of money doubling, false promises for jobs abroad, false promises of marriage, etc. The second question is, what do you think is the background of the people involved in the crooked activities and the consequences of their dishonest action? The answer is, a discussion in class will be surely come up with this answer. ഇത് നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെയാണ് ഇതിന്റെ ആൻസർ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് എഴുതി വയ്ക്കുക. The third question is, walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous. Why? Answer: for the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. The fourth question is, why does the writer of Proverbs say, pay attention to my wisdom, turn your ear to my words of insight? The answer is, the writer of Proverbs told, pay attention to my wisdom, turn off your ear to my words of insight, that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. Then my decision. My decision of this passage is, crooked ways will lead us to defeat and hell. Righteous and just will experience goodness and mercy. Then the memory verse of this lesson. First week is Proverbs chapter 2 verses 20. Thus you will walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous. Then we are going to the second week. The reviews question. The first one is, Why should we walk in the way of good man and keep to the paths of righteous? The answer is, for the upright will be live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. The second question is, why should we pay attention to wisdom and listen to words of insight? To pay the attention to wisdom and listen to the words of insight, that we may maintain the discretion and lips may prescribe knowledge. Then the second week activities. The first question is, why does Prophet Nathan tell King David, you are the man? Nathan told David that he was the man because he struck down Uriah the Hittite with the sword and took his wife. The second question is, what was David's reaction when he realized his sin? When David realized his sin, he repented to God. The third question is, what was the temptation Joseph had to face at the house of Potiphar? Joseph was well built and handsome, and after a while, his master's wife took notice of Joseph and said, come to bed with me. Then the fourth question is, what was the ideal way in which Joseph overcame temptation? Joseph tried to convince his master's wife that it was a sin and he was against God. But when she caught him by his cloak, he ran out, leaving his cloak. Avoid sin. Then the fifth question. Compare and contrast the situation in which David and Joseph faced temptations. Now, how differently they approached it. The differences are, the first one is David. A. David did what was right to him. Then Joseph. A. Joseph did what pleased to God. Then David. B. David tried to use the situation. Then Joseph. B. Joseph tried to avoid the situation. Then David. C. David killed servant and took his wife. Then Joseph. C. Joseph was loyal to his master. Then we are going the memory verse of the second week. 2 Corinthians chapter 7 verses 1. Therefore, since we have these promises, dear friends, let us purify ourselves from everything that contaminates body and spirit, perfecting holiness out of reverence for God. Thank you, students. ഒരു ദിവസം കൂടെ നമുക്ക് ആ പാഠം പഠിക്കുവാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അത് നമുക്ക് ദൈവത്തെ സ്തുതിക്കാം. എല്ലാവരും നല്ലവണ്ണം പഠിക്കുക. ദൈവം നമ്മളെല്ലാം അനുഗ്രഹിക്കട്ടെ. താങ്ക് യു.